Today, the world is louder than ever. We are connected to everyone, yet we have never felt more disconnected from ourselves. We wake up to a storm of notifications. We work surrounded by chaos, and we go to sleep with the voices of strangers echoing in our heads. We've become a generation that is terrified of a quiet room. But listen closely. Your greatest ideas, your deepest healing, and your true strength are not hiding in the crowd. They are waiting for you in the silence. Marcus Aurelius, the man who ruled the mighty Roman Empire, found more peace and clarity in a dark tent on the battlefield than he ever did in a golden palace. Today, we're not just going to talk about being alone. We are going to learn how to turn your loneliness into your greatest weapon, your most powerful ally. Most people confuse loneliness with solitude, but they are worlds apart. Loneliness is a state of lack. It's that painful, empty feeling that you are incomplete without someone else. It's a hunger for external validation. But solitude? Solitude is a state of abundance. It is the powerful, profound realization that you are enough, all by yourself. Stoicism teaches us that the mind is an inner citadel, a fortress of peace within you. If you cannot be happy alone, you will never truly be happy with others. Why? Because if your happiness depends on someone else's presence, you are not a free person. You are a prisoner, chained to their attention and their whims. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Just imagine that for a moment. A kingdom inside you that no one can invade, no chaos can conquer, and no noise can disturb. This is the promise of solitude. Let's travel back in time. Imagine Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man on earth, standing at the edge of the freezing Danube River. His empire was crumbling from constant war. A devastating plague was wiping out his people by the thousands, and some of his closest friends were betraying him. He had every reason in the world to scream, to panic, to seek comfort and advice from others. But what did he do? He retreated. He sat alone in his tent, with nothing but a candle and his journal. In that profound silence, he discovered a timeless truth. The chaos outside cannot touch the person who has order inside. When you sit alone, the many masks you wear for society begin to melt away. You stop being a son, a daughter, a worker, a boss, or a friend. For the first time in a long time, you finally become just you. In that raw, unfiltered honesty, you find truths that others, lost in the noise of the world, are too distracted to ever see. That silence wasn't his weakness. It was the forge where he crafted his resilience. So how do we build this inner strength? How do we master the power of being alone? The Stoics gave us a practical guide, and it comes down to 3 fundamental rules. Let's call them the 3 rules of Stoic solitude. First, the rule of observation. When you are alone, your thoughts will race. Don't fight them. Don't judge them. Instead, look at your thoughts as if you were a stranger watching clouds pass in the sky. Observe them without attachment. See them come and go. This practice detaches you from your anxieties and shows you that you are not your thoughts. You are the one who is aware of them. Second, the rule of self-sufficiency. You must practice being happy with the simple things. A simple meal, a good book, and your own company. The modern world tells you that you need more to be happy. More money, more followers, more stuff. The Stoics teach the opposite. If you can find contentment with just these basic elements, food, knowledge, and your own mind, you have everything you truly need. You become unbreakable because your happiness is no longer a fragile thing that depends on the outside world. And third, the rule of the inner fortress. This is the ultimate goal. You must internalize this one simple truth. Nothing outside your mind can hurt you unless you allow it to. Events themselves are not good or bad. It is your judgment about them that makes them so. Being alone is the training ground where you build these mental walls. Every moment you spend in quiet contemplation, you are reinforcing your inner fortress, making it stronger and more impenetrable to the chaos of life. Have you ever wondered why the world seems to fear your silence? Why society pushes you to stay connected, stay busy, stay distracted at all costs? The answer is simple. Distracted people are predictable. Distracted people buy things they don't need to fill a void they can't name. Distracted people follow orders without question. Distracted people are easy to control. But a person who enjoys their own company, a person who finds peace in solitude, that person is dangerous to the system. He doesn't need external validation from likes or comments. She doesn't fear being left out of the latest trend. When you embrace being alone, you stop chasing the wrong people. You stop begging for love and attention that was never yours to begin with. You stop outsourcing your happiness. You finally realize that the only person who will be with you from your first breath to your very last is you. So why not make that person your best friend? Why not cultivate a relationship with yourself that is built on strength, peace, and unwavering self-reliance? As you leave this video, I have a challenge for you. Don't immediately run back to the noise. Don't grab your phone. Don't turn on the TV. Just for 5 minutes, sit in total silence. No phone, no music, no distractions. Just you and your breath. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. You might feel restless or anxious. That is your soul, buried under layers of noise, finally trying to speak to you. Listen to it. In that quiet, you'll find what you've been looking for. If this journey into the silence helped you find a piece of that inner peace, join our community. Because the world is loud, but the wise are quiet. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to find your peace.